pits for Mark Martin. Something hanging down from the rear. What is it?
It's a little aluminum panel. They call it crush panels. It's just to keep dust and dirt out of the trunk area. It doesn't, no structure or anything like that.
Where'd that come from? Did he get tapped or something?
On the green flag lap coming down in here to one. Ernie got a little anxious, I guess, and got into him a little bit, but there's no damage and no hard feelings either.
Now, he slowed down a little bit. He's gotten past. Is there a problem with the car?
No, Mark's being real conservative. He's guarding his brakes right now.
Oh!
It's a pretty long race. This is as hard on brakes as Martinsville.
Terry Labonte is spun, Jerry. He lost the lead to Ernie Irvin and then went down to the corner and spun, huh, Benny?
He just came down the corner and away he went. I don't know exactly. He's going slow. The car is very slow. Is the left rear tire flat?
Yeah, I think it is, Benny. It looks like the left rear tire is flat on the Sunoco Oldsmobile. What a tough break for Terry Labonte. He's going to have to get back to the pits, and it's a long way around to the pits.
Billy Hagan car very slow on the racetrack. Terry Labonte, the pole sitter. He won the Grand National race here at the Glen not too long ago and came here with great hopes after winning the pole position. Looks like the tire is beginning to shred up on him there on the left rear as he comes toward you, Ned. Very slow on the racetrack. Let's take a look at it once again. Ernie Irvin had just passed him for the lead as they came into turn one there, Benny.
You're going down. It was an uncontested pass. Terry goes in the corner. We can see the car wiggle. He corrected it. He got the car going straight, but he had to make the corner. He goes around. He nails the gasoline, so the car will make a 360, and he can go straight ahead. But we can see that the tire was flat, and there was nothing he could do except spin around. And Mark Martin was fortunate that he was able to get by while Labonte was doing his 360.
Boy,
Benny, that was one of the worst places on the track that could have happened as far as the distance back to the pits. He's still struggling to get back to the pits. When he went by our position here, the tire had pretty well come off the rim, and there's debris on the racetrack, perhaps part of his tire out there, but it's a long ride back around there, and you can't accelerate with that tire flat the way it is.
There's the leader, Ernie Irvin. He becomes our second leader of the afternoon. Mark Martin remains in second spot. Terry Labonte is coming in. John Kernan is there.
They are changing left side tires only. They feel that they do have a left side tire that has gone flat. Terry revving the engine and it's having just a little bit of trouble getting Jack under it. They had to lift it up, so that's going to cost them a little bit of time. Yellow flag is waving for debris on the track. They're beating on the rear, telling Terry to get going. It is gone, and you can really see that that tire, that left rear tire, is just shredded. An update quickly on Alan Kowicki. He is still in. He is having ignition problems. They have changed over to ignition box. Paul Andrews and the crew are now changing a coil. That's what they've been working on for the last few minutes, but Alan still sits a couple of pits down from the Labonte pit, and it looks like his day may soon be over.
John Kernan, who I'm interested in is who won the race down pit road. Is Terry Labonte a lap down or is he not? Ernie Irvin is right directly behind him. The pace truck has pulled out, and we'll sort it out. Labonte went by the pace truck, so evidently NASCAR has told him that he was able to get back on the racetrack in front of Ernie Irvin and stay in the lead lap.
And he's going to wind up and be the big benefactor as we look at what happened. The reason for the yellow flag now is you see the tire come off the rim and it landed on the racetrack, so they threw the caution so they could get out there and get it. But everybody else now will be coming into the pits, and that's going to put Terry Labonte right back up at the front.
It sure is, and that wasn't a piece of tire that came off and landed there in the middle of the racetrack. That was the entire tire, as that's what's left of it. Terry Labonte remaining on the lead lap here. We're under our first caution of the afternoon, and we'll be back in just a moment.